Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Irfan Zakwan bin Ibrahim. I'm from 6 BME1 and I will present to you about flight planning, critique a new route. Flight planning is the process of producing a flight plan to describe a proposed aircraft flight. It involves two safety critical aspects: fuel calculation to ensure that the aircraft can safely reach the destination, and compliance with air traffic control requirements to minimize the risk of mid-air collision. In addition, flight planners normally wish to minimize flight costs through the appropriate choice of route, height, and speed, and by loading the minimum necessary fuel on board. MAS Flight 17 MH17 was a scheduled passenger flight from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur that was shot down on 17 July 2014 while flying over eastern Ukraine, killing all 283 passengers and 15 crew on board. Contact with the aircraft, a Boeing 777-200ER, was lost about 50 km from the Ukraine-Russian border, and wreckage of the aircraft landed near Taurus in Donetsk Oblast, Ukraine, 40 km from the border. The route Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 took on several previous trips in the month curved sharply downward as it entered Ukraine airspace, directing the plane away from the area of East Ukraine, where a Boeing 777 was shot down on Thursday. Data from the flight tracking shows that the inbound flight from Kuala Lumpur to Amsterdam on Thursday took a different route than the plane that went down. The route is significantly more northern, bringing the plane into the part of East Ukraine that is seeing rebel fighting. The flight might have rerouted because of weather, according to the flight path from previous flight do not seem to cross into this area. An aviation expert, Robert Mark, confirmed the odd flight path with the Telegraph. Malaysian Airlines and Thursday's route was an approved route that was deemed safe for air travel and used by other airlines. In the latest analysis, we address one of the key challenges in airline route strategy. Before setting up a new route and making a decision, there are a number of assumptions an airline must make. Therefore, in the report, they demonstrate that how artificial intelligence, in this case a fairly simple formula called the K-means algorithm, that can be applied to flight search data to help airlines gain a significant advantage in how they evaluate routes in order to make better informed decisions. An effective flight plan limits risk, keeps the fuel consumption minimal, and ensures an efficient flight sans unnecessary expenditures, either minimizing or maximizing savings. Flight planning software programs save time and also save money. Not to mention, it also saves lives. Other benefits shortens the time of flight, save airline budget, and also helps pinpoint amount of fuel needed accurately. The economic growth gives a strong impact in the system, transportation, both land, sea, and also in the air. Especially the use of air transportation or airplane was increasing over the world. Many airline companies were offered new routes and try to give the best facility in the airline in order to deal with competition in the business. On the other hand, the company was using a various airplane with a different characteristic such as Boeing, Airbus, Bombardier, Sukhoi, and many more. Each airline has considered in their financing. The opening of these new routes flight will provide business opportunities for the customer and also for the people. For instance, at the first, this can only be reached by traveling overland. Then with the opening of new route flight and can be reached with a shorter time, so that the economy growth will be better. However, the airline must be serious, considering the fast flight associated with the ability of consumer purchasing power. So therefore, the airline company have to make the right decision in purchase an aircraft.